then are 60 percentage people live in rural area. So then our country will be developed. And in backward area, so many people don't know how to withdraw money from ATM. So first they need knowledge about how to work, and government also nowadays work is digital India. So they don't know how to work, and they have no knowledge about any like online system. So first they need a knowledge about how to work on digital India, and yeah. And like so many people find their happy. Khushi means happy, right, ma'am? Khushi means
Or
happy, right?
happiness. Happiness.
Happiness, yes. Happiness. Yes. So many people find their happiness in violence and unviolence, but they don't know where is happiness, and they also nowadays so many people increase violence in country because of they don't know where is happiness. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, that's
Thank you.
about it. All right. So that was
Yes.
a good 3.5 minutes, Amit, that you spoke for. You also shared your views.
Yes.
Um, See, at the start, you were saying that his video is, मतलब आपको प्रेरित
Yes.
किया उनके
Yes.
video
Yes,
ने.
ma'am.
So you can say that, I am inspired by his video. You can say, I
Yeah.
am inspired by his video, or you can say his video is inspirational.
Yes, please.
Excuse me, ma'am, please write my name.
Yeah, Maliha, I'll do that. So either you can say that I am inspired or the video is inspirational. Yeah.
Yes,
Then
ma'am.
you are, expressing your view quite well, Amit. So, you were saying something that I like his monotone.
Yes,
Hai na?
ma'am.
What do you mean by saying I like his monotone? Means what did you want to say?
Like his speech same continue, like same voice. His
Hmm.
voice is continuous same, and monotone and style, man, speaking style.
The speaking style. Okay. See, then we have
Yes.
to understand what to the correct word to use, because monotone का मतलब क्या है? Monotone is basically जब कोई बात करते हैं एक ही पिच में, ठीक है? There is no expression in their voice. कोई भी एक्सप्रेशन नहीं है, बहुत ही फ्लैट टोन है. कोई लोग एकदम फ्लैट टोन में बात करते हैं या उनकी आवाज
Yes, ma'am.
बहुत फ्लैट है, बट आर माधवन काफी एक्सप्रेसिव है जब बात करते हैं. तो
Yes, ma'am.
उसके बारे में मोनोटोन नहीं तो बोल सकते. वी हैव टू से दैट आई लाइक हिज कम्युनिकेशन स्टाइल, और आई लाइक द वे ही वाज स्पीकिंग. आई लाइक
Yes.
हिज टोन. अगर आप बोलना चाहते हो तो बोल सकते हो आई लाइक हिज टोन. मतलब उनका जो टोन है बात करने का, उनका टोन काफी कॉन्फिडेंट है, एक्सप्रेसिव है. सो यू कैन से आई लाइक हिज टोन. बट
Yes.
मोनोटोन, you can't say monotone because he was very expressive when speaking,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Monotone is a बहुत flat tone, एकदम dull sound कर रहा है कुछ. It's not interesting to listen to the person. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so that is monotone, like a flat one tone only, one sound, one pitch.
Yes,
Okay, and I
I
think
like.
you were, yeah, I liked his tone, or I liked his style of speaking. I liked his communication style. You
Yes.
can say that. Also, I think you were trying to say that in some villages, maybe some people they don't know how to use some kind of technology, certain kind of
Yes.
technology, right? Like for example, how to operate an ATM.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
That such kind of things or such kind of knowledge should be shared with them. They should be made more technologically savvy. Okay. Also, unviolence. Were you trying to say non-violence?
Yes, ma'am.
Non-violence, not unviolence. Opposite of violence is non-violence. Okay.
No. Yes.
Okay, Amit. Good attempt. Very good
Thank,
attempt. Good that you
thank you.
you watched and you tried.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Abhay, tell me.
Ma'am, I will start, ma'am. I am inspired by his video.
यस, करेक्ट. अगर आपको कहना है कि मैं उनके वीडियो से प्रेरित हूँ, तो आप कह सकते हैं आई एम इंस्पायर्ड बाय हिज वीडियो. और यू
And other.
or you can say, I think his video, or I think this video is inspirational. इंस्पिरेशनल विशेषण की तरह अगर आपको यूज करना है, तो वीडियो किस तरह का है? वीडियो इंस्पिरेशनल है, मोटिवेशनल वीडियो है, इंस्पिरेशनल वीडियो है.
I think.
You can say I think or I believe his video is inspirational. Okay, Abhay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. All right, Vishakha, go ahead, please. You wanted to go next, Vishakha.
Yes, yes. Ma'am, please share your screen.
Okay, I'll reshare it. 1 minute. Yeah, Vishakha, you can go ahead in the meantime.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. First of all, good morning, ma'am. Okay. So in that video, actor R. Madhavan addresses the students of Harvard University, and he was saying about his dream that he had have from for the India in 2030. So he was telling about his dream. As we all know, that in spite of many invasions and being ruled many years, somehow we are capable to save our culture, thousands of years old culture and traditions. Still, we are able to maintain our Indianness, our belief and our faith. And we are although we have many drawbacks and many other flaws, even though we are running this democracy in our country, and we are also able to find any type of solution to the problems. Uh, uh, so, ma'am, he dreamed about one of those. No, he actually I forgot everything. Okay, no, ma'am, no problem. So he said that our rituals or our traditions, our belief and faith are laying in villages. They are the keeper of all our moral values and traditionals and rituals. Uh, they are lying in villages. And whereas in cities we are always in hustle bustle and we have no time to fulfill our rituals, and these we cannot um, convey our moral values to our children. So but what happened that nowadays they are some type of mentality, they are lagging behind us. They think actually villages are backbone of our country, and they play crucial role in our economy, but we all know that gradually they vanish. More and more people are are li- living villages and thinking to live in cities. What is the main factor that they started moving towards cities? And R. Madhavan is uh, able means R. Madhavan find the key factor. What is the key factor that all the villagers started um, uh, you know that means leaving villages and start a move towards cities. So the big factor is that the village uh, that person they feel financial burden for a person that particular village is when there is untimely death of any relative of a senior in their villages. So that is only one occasion that he can't prepare for, and he have to spend certain amount of money and fulfill all the rituals, and that's why uh, he becomes indebted. And this all rituals he feel started uh, he feel embarrassment and humility of not having the ability of performance the functions as a tradition. That's why he decided to leave the villages and uh, to stable in cities. And these mentalities, this mentality that he is lesser than others plays a main key role. Um, um, so I forgot everything.
It's okay, Vishaka. Anyways, you spoke for about 4 minutes, so we can stop here for now. Later
Okay,
on,
okay.
if you feel like you can share something, we have time.
Oh,
Good. You managed to cover most of the points, most of the things that he was talking about in your own way. And you used the word addressed. No one has used that word till now, so that's very good. He addressed the students at the Harvard University, right? The audience. He was talking to them. He addressed them. Very good. And don't say the India. We don't use an article in front of India. We just say India.
okay.
He was talking about his dream, right? He was not telling his dream. You can say he was talking about his dream, or he was telling them about his dream, or he was sharing his dream with them. And so I think you were trying to say that the villages or villagers are still following traditions, and they are deeply rooted in culture. They are still deeply rooted in the Indian culture. All right, good attempt, Vishaka. If you want again in the afternoon, you can try if you want to share anything more. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay.
And I have some means word.
Okay. Go ahead.
So eloquently.
Yes. Yesterday, I think someone mentioned it here. Yes, it's here.
Okay. Okay. And one more word, philanthropist.
Philanthropist. Okay. So did you find out the meanings of these words?
Yeah, ma'am. The synonyms is benevolent.
Someone who is benevolent. But what is the meaning of a philanthropist?
A person who is thinking and who is doing. I know in Gujarati, ma'am, but can't say.
Like, for example, a Ratan Tata.
Yeah.
Philanthropist. Someone who does good for society.
Ma'am, without expectation. If anyone do anything. Yeah, ma'am.
Basic, a great example is Ratan Tata. That's the one person I can think of. He's a philanthropist. Okay, and eloquently. Did you try to find out the meaning of eloquently? Can anyone share with us, Vishakha or anyone else, what's the meaning of eloquently?
Arthapurna.
No, not in another language. Tell me in English. He was talking about
meaningful.
Yeah, he was talking about the speakers who spoke before him.
Ma'am, inspire.
No, don't guess. You guys find out the meaning and tell me. Don't do guesswork. Go to Google or go to a dictionary.
Sorry.
No guesswork, okay? It's okay. You'll find out and keep it to yourself if you all want. And if anyone can find out and tell me, let me know. All right, cool. Any other words, Vishakha?
There is one,
So eloquently means, that he was talking about his speakers. They were speaking in a very impressive way, very fluently.
yeah.
They were speaking very well. So the people who spoke before him, he was saying that they spoke eloquently. Okay, so all right.
Yeah,
Anything else, Vishakha? Any other word?
yeah, ma'am. I have one more trams. TRIUPH.
Triumph, like victory.
Trams. Yeah, victory.
Victory, correct.
We use uh,
Vishakha, your voice is breaking. I can't hear you properly. Can you say that again, please? आप comment box में डाल लो विशाखा because your voice is breaking. Okay. Tarla, let's go with you. Before that, Amit, you have a question, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Address it, ma'am, means ma'am address it.
So we use the word address.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. संबोधित
Hello,
करना
ma'am.
मैम.
R. Madhavan addressed the audience. Means he spoke to the audience.
संबोधित करना मैम.
ठीक है.
So, sorry,
Ma'am.
ma'am, my network was down, so I couldn't hear you. But one phrasal verb was there, put out.
Okay. Put out what? How was it used?
Means I forgot the sentence.
We'll share it in the afternoon then, Vishakha. Find out the exact meaning and share. I mean, find out the example and come back to it. Okay, we need the sentence to understand what it meant over there in that speech. Okay, Tarla, please go ahead.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
R. Madhavan addressed the audience. I like his 2-3 times he mentioned I'm an actor. That line I really like. And what he said in his speech, that is more inspired me. He said about dreams, he said about assuming, and he said about practical way. How to become India 2030. I like that whatever they give examples. In that examples, I found something who are philanthropists. They are so dreams for India, like Gandhi ji, Ratan Tata. We don't mention that name, but I said from my side. So many famous and great personalities so dream for India, and they fulfill for that. So we have to do changes from villages that that he mentioned in speech. And whatever what happened in general, we always assume things. Whatever we situation came front of us, we always assume like this, or we search in Google or predict from ourselves how to do. We not go from expert and we assume by own by ourselves. So that was meaning in that example that I found. And Uh, his speech is very attractive. I never heard before that, because we know him about he's an actor, he's a director, he's a writer. But as a speaker, uh, I heard after you said, but I like that speech very much. In root cause, we have to our villages is our backbone, like Vishakha said. We have to do strong that base. When base is strong, then country will be more strong. Uh, Whatever we wish that for. And they said he said we right now also we have struggling for our identity. मैम क्या बोलेंगे word?
Identity. Do you want to say identity?
Identity. We are struggling for identity for our country. Indian. That still we struggling for that. But 2030 we will be more of, more famous and more क्या कहेंगे मैम उसको,
Maybe powerful or
very powerful. Yeah, uh, will be powerful more. And one thing I like that we have Nalanda University that time called Vishwa Guru Bharat. That we have that identity for so many years back, and that become coming by 2030, and people come student come for study in India, that we have to sure India become that much powerful. Nowadays what happened, student go study for foreign countries, they don't, but mm, we have to make India that powerful. Outside student come to our India and studied here. So that is the best point I feel he said.
okay. Vishakha, we'll have to ask you to stop here. It's been 4 minutes.
Yeah, ma'am. That's it.
Very well shared. Good point. You tried your best, I guess. That was good. I think you were trying to say he was talking about how he sees India in 2030, right? What is his vision? He was trying to share his vision of India in 2030. And you were also saying that, we need to make the base strong, the foundation strong, correct?
Yeah,
The backbone has to become strong. All right. Good point, Sarla. Good point. Thank you. You're welcome. Before we go to the next person, guys, for tomorrow, not for the afternoon. Afternoon, we'll have to continue the same thing because some of you are still left. But for tomorrow, this is the next video I would like you all to try to watch. This is the YouTube link. This is the name of the video on YouTube. तो अगर आप YouTube पे जाएं और ये search करेंगे तो आप directly इस video पे पहुंच जाएंगे. Just watch the first 10 minutes of the video. I think the video is about 16 minutes or 17 minutes. So just watch the first 10 minutes is also enough. It's a video where Sachin Tendulkar is being interviewed. Okay. So watch the video, see how he's speaking. The reason I would like you all to watch the video is because Sachin, again, is someone who has a neutral accent. He doesn't have any regional accent. He doesn't have any other accent as such. So he's very clear. He speaks very well. You can understand him really well. And share your opinion about the video. What do you think about, how he's talking and what he's saying? What do you feel about him in general? He's a hero of the country again, another hero. So whatever you all feel about his video, just share your opinion. Okay, and also any words or any phrases that you come across. So this will be for tomorrow's session. Okay, so I'll repeat myself. Go to YouTube, search for this. You will find the video. or this is the YouTube link. Okay. I don't think anyone should have a problem with finding the video. It is absolutely crystal clear now. Okay. Shivani, what do you want to say?
No, ma'am, just I finished my video, so I won't share my thoughts.
Yeah. Before you go ahead, Shivani, I need to see if there's someone from this list left from yesterday.
Yeah,
Actually.
exactly.
So you'll have to
Okay.
hold on, okay? Neha, are you here, Neha?
Ma'am.
Okay. Neha, go ahead.
Please reshare again.
Yeah, reshare. Go ahead, Neha.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, all. And our Madhavan dreamed our nation. Everybody have dreams, but he dreamed for our nation. It's a good thing, and he said so many things about the smart villages and how to improve our villages. Like Mahatma Gandhi said, Adarsh Swagram. Narendra Modi also. Ma'am, Narendra Modi also released one of the funds like Adarsh Swagram, and in our governments also release so much of funds for rural areas, but it is not going to the actual people because of so much of corruption is there in our country. That's why we are still in here, and so many of the members sacrificing their life to our nation. Example, APJ Abdul Kalam, Bhagat Singh, Mahatma Gandhi. But nowadays, our youngsters all are going to another countries for education purpose, and they have so much of knowledge, but they're still going out for money and better education. Finally, they got a green card and settled there only. But it's not a good thing, ma'am. And everybody have some assumptions. We assumed there's so many wrong things, like if small rural areas, they don't have much facilities like transportation and education, and school buildings also not good, and they don't ability to they don't have much ability to do their funeral functions of their family members. Ma'am, really, it's I also saw so many of my family members who are lived in rural areas. It's very big deal, and they invited all of the villagers for the funeral functions. It's almost like 30,000 and 40,000. So why the villagers came to cities means they don't have such proper facilities, like sometimes water also not coming in 7 days, 8 days. So tap water, and in I talked about kugramams, like small villages. In olden days, they don't have power also. So we want to change our villages. Means our leader should be very good. Narendra Modi was very good, ma'am, but in our not only Narendra Modi, so many leaders are there, but so many leaders are very corrupted. And I saw in White Courts also white cards also, they're not going to the actual people here. If our local widow pensions, some of the funds release the government, but it's not going to the actual people who are needy people. In between only so much of corruptions are there.
Okay,
So
Neha, can I ask you to stop? Yeah, it's been 4 minutes that you spoke for, so I'll ask you to stop here. Your points were quite good, Neha. You were, sharing your thoughts and your views. But here's what I want you to work on, okay? Whenever you're sharing your ideas or you're talking about anything, try to ensure that you finish one point properly and then you move to the next point, okay? What is happening when you're talking is there is a lot that you want to speak, no doubt, but it's a little mixed up, okay? So pick one point. For example, if you want to talk about how Madhavan was speaking and you liked how he was speaking, so you talk about that first, finish it off, okay? So you say, first, I would like to talk about the way Madhavan was speaking. I really liked his speech. His speech was very impressive. It was very inspirational. I did not expect this from him. So it was quite interesting to listen to him. This becomes one point, for example. You're just saying that you like his speech. Then you say, now I would like to talk about, my opinion. So I agree with Madhavan when he says that villages are our base. They are our foundation. And we really need to ensure that our villagers feel protected, that they have all the required infrastructure, they have the required facilities. For example, he said that at times villagers, they can't even afford to bear the funeral expenses. And because of that, they have to take a loan. And I feel that this is really bad. It's not the right thing. And then you can say, you were saying that I have also seen this in reality. I have seen in people who live in rural areas or in villages, they have to invite so many people for a funeral. So it becomes a big financial burden on them. So that becomes one point. So that's what I want you to try to focus on now. Okay, Neha?
okay, ma'am.
Try to finish one point, then move to the next. Don't jumble everything up. Then you can talk about Narendra Modi ji. So whatever you want to say about him, he's a good leader or whatever you want to say, you say that. So finish one point and move to the next. Don't mix everything up. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Start working on that and try to be a little slower when you speak. Sometimes you tend to speak too fast. We can't, absorb everything. So we try to be a little slower, finish your point, then move to the next thing. Yes?
Yes,
This is
ma'am.
not only for you, Neha, for many of us. Some of you are able to organize what you are saying. It is, in a proper, it's from point to point. Some of you are just jumbling everything and mixing it up. Finish
Yes,
one
ma'am.
point, then move to the next point. Okay? That's all.
Ma'am, actually, I don't know how to speak, ma'am. That's why I'm confusing and jumbling. I'm also tend to try speak.
See, what you can do then, Neha, is I think Zipali had shared this, and we all know also. Try to write down some bullet points. So if you want to speak on something, any topic, write down one point. For example, opinion about the speech. Next point can be state of villages. Third point can be leaders of the country. So write down some points. So first I have to talk only about this, then I'll talk only about this, like that. So just write down some words or some points that will also help you to structure what you want to say. Practice it like that. Try to practice it that way.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I want to share some meanings, ma'am.
Okay, some words or phrases. Go ahead.
Posterity.
Say that again.
Posterity, ma'am. Posterity.
Yes, but the pronunciation is posterity. Future. It means future, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Posterity. And foe, ma'am. Foe.
Foe, like enemy.
Yes, ma'am. An enemy.
Friends and foes. Foe means enemy. Correct.
Pipe dream means daydream, ma'am.
Are you saying pipe dream?
Yes, ma'am. Pipe dream.
Is that what he said?
PIPE space DREAM. Pipe dream.
Pipe dream.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. And what else?
Gratification, ma'am.
Instant gratification. That's what he said. Instant gratification. So did you understand what he meant by saying that, you know, we are just looking for instant gratification?
Ma'am, satisfaction, ma'am. Gratification.
Gratification, yeah. But he was talking about instant gratification. Like in today's world, we want everything very quick. You know, we want everything very quickly. We don't have patience. We want instant gratification, instant satisfaction from anything.
Spectacle, ma'am.
Spectacle.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, SK.
Skeptical. Skeptical.
Spectacle.
Here it is. Skeptical. See, I've highlighted it over here. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Neha.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes,
excuse me,
Abhay.
ma'am.
Yes, Abhay, boliye.
Ma'am, have you other class also today, ma'am?
Yes,
Your?
I have a class in the afternoon and we are still doing the same thing only. Whoever is
Okay,
left, you all have to watch it and talk about it in the afternoon also.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Thank
So
you.
if you want, Abhay, if you want to speak again or share some extra points, if you want, you can join in the afternoon and if there is time, you can speak about it. नहीं तो
Yes,
tomorrow,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
कल के लिए मैंने already यहाँ पे link share किया है. Did you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ये कल के लिए link है जो आप आज you can watch it and practice and talk tomorrow.
Ma'am, okay, ma'am.
Okay.
And ma'am, after noon, ma'am, I will speak, ma'am, about this topic, ma'am.
ठीक है.
R. Madhav, ma'am.
Fine, fine. All right. Okay, we can speak to one more person, Tanisha, Manju. Are you guys here? Tanisha or Manju? You all were left. Tanisha was left on yesterday. Manju. Sudhir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Sudhir, go ahead.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you're audible.
Actually, I know R. Madhavan as a good actor, but watch this video. Apart from being a good actor, I learned that he's a good, he's a well-educated and good orator also. The way he speaks and the way he delivered his speech was quite commendable. It was really impressive. And while speaking, he didn't hesitate to share the negative aspects of our nation. That shows his openness. In his speech, he talked about Kalam sir and his quote that about the dreams. The dreams are not the dreams when you have in at night, but dreams are the dreams that don't let you sleep. By this quote, I think it does mean that one should pursue the dream relentlessly with a strong perseverance and determination so that the dreams can be turned into the reality. Second point, he shared about the Kalam's example by citing Kalam's example that if anyone gets the 6 hours to cut the tree, the first 4 hours should be utilized to sharpen the axe. By this quote, he does mean that one should have a proper planning and good proper execution so that the task can be achieved with minimum efforts. Means rather than doing a hard work, one should do a smart work. Later, he talked about the assumptions. In that assumptions, he shared the example of a doctor and his friends, and the example concluded that how the people jump to the conclusions without any without any analyzing or knowing the things. One more example is shared that he was talking about his movie, and that in that movie his character was demanding the good fitness of him. So initially tried to focus on his body parts which are exposed. Later he realized that this is disproportionate growth, and he related that example to the uneven or disproportionate growth of the India.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the class, guys.
Good morning,
I hope
ma'am.
all of you are doing fine. Yes, good morning, Anupam. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. How are you?
Yes, I'm also good. Very nice. Okay, so we will start in a couple of minutes. As you guys know, we were discussing about adverbs, types of adverbs. So we will continue with that. And it's quite a long topic. It will take some time. Good morning, Soumya. Okay, Tanishka and all the other pro learners, guys, Sumit, Manju, you guys can also join because we will begin now. Good morning, everyone. Chaliye, so all the pro learners, guys, you can join quickly and we will start. In the meantime, if you guys have any questions or doubts, you can ask me, okay?
Ma'am,
Yes.
जितना सुंदर तुम हो उतनी ही सुंदर तुम्हारी हैंडराइटिंग है. How to translate this?
Your handwriting is as beautiful as you. जब आप किसी दो चीजों को कंपेयर करते हैं तो लाइक या एस का इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. इसको सिमिली बोला जाता है. ओके, दिस इज कॉल्ड सिमिली. ओके, ये एक बेसिकली फिगर ऑफ स्पीच है. मतलब सिमिली, अलिटरेशन, ये सब ना फिगर ऑफ स्पीच. हिंदी में इनको शायद अलंकार बोलते हैं, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग. So you can say this using two words, like and as. कैसे बोल सकते हैं? Your handwriting is as beautiful as you. और आप like यूज करके बोल सकते हैं. कैसे बोलेंगे like यूज करके? You can say your handwriting is beautiful like
you.
Okay, so दोनों का ही आप इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
most welcome. चलिए, so let's continue. We have done adverb of time and adverb of frequency, right? काफी सारे sentences भी हमने बना रखे हैं. So आज हम करेंगे place, manner and degree, I think. और purpose भी शायद हो जाए. ज्यादा बड़े नहीं है. They are very small. Good morning, Z.